What if I told you that the discomfort you feel in your feet, the tingling, the heaviness, the lack of responsiveness, may not be the most important issue to pay attention to? In many cases, what matters even more is what quietly follows behind it. A gradual loss of balance, a growing hesitation when you walk, a subtle feeling that your body is no longer responding the way it used to. And this is the part many people don't notice until it begins to affect their confidence. I've seen this pattern many times. People assume they are simply slowing down. They adapt. They hold on to furniture more often. They take shorter steps. They move more carefully. But I recommend looking deeper, because what's really happening is often a change in how your brain communicates with your legs and feet. That communication is what allows you to walk smoothly, adjust your balance, and feel steady on your feet. When it becomes less precise, movement becomes less reliable. And that's exactly why this matters. In this video, I'm going to guide you through 5 simple exercises that can help support circulation, improve coordination, and help your body feel more connected again. These are gentle, practical movements you can do at home. No complicated routines, no special equipment. Just simple habits that can make a meaningful difference when practiced consistently. Before we begin, if you find this kind of content helpful, you may want to subscribe so you don't miss future videos like this. And if you're watching right now, you can type 1 in the comments so I know you're here with me. Let's begin with the first exercise, seated march. Before thinking about strength or balance, I recommend starting with something more fundamental, awareness. Let me ask you a simple question. When was the last time your legs truly felt responsive? Not just moving, but connected, steady, ready to respond when you need them. For many people, this is where the first change happens. The signal from the brain is sent, but the response from the legs feels delayed. Even a small delay can affect stability. That's why this first exercise is so important. It may look simple, but it helps your body reconnect movement with awareness. Here's how to do it. Sit in a firm chair. Avoid very soft surfaces. Place your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Sit upright with your chest gently lifted. Not stiff, just supported. This posture matters more than it seems. It allows your body to communicate more effectively from top to bottom. Now slowly lift one knee, only as high as feels comfortable. Then lower it back down with control. Switch to the other leg. As you continue, allow your arms to move naturally, just like they would when walking. Opposite arm, opposite leg. The key here is not speed, it's clarity. Each movement is a signal, and your goal is to make that signal as clear as possible. If your legs feel less responsive at first, that's okay. Stay with the movement. Over time, this helps your body rebuild rhythm and coordination. Start with about 30 seconds. Rest briefly, then repeat. You can gradually work up to 1 or 2 minutes. This exercise is especially helpful in the morning, when your body may feel slower to respond. It's also useful during the day, especially if you've been sitting for a while. Many people notice that after doing this, their legs feel lighter and more ready to move. And that's exactly what we want. Because when your body is prepared, everything else becomes easier. Now let's move to the second exercise, heel-to-toe rock. Have you ever noticed your steps becoming smaller or quieter without really thinking about it? Almost like your feet are gliding instead of stepping? This is something I recommend paying attention to, because it can be a sign that your body is adjusting to reduced control in the feet. Even a small change in how your toes lift can affect how safely you walk. This is where the heel-to-toe rock becomes very helpful. It teaches your body to feel where your weight is and how to control it. You can do this seated or standing. If you're just starting, seated is perfectly fine. Sit upright with your feet flat on the floor. Now slowly lift your heels, keeping your toes on the ground. You should feel the back of your lower legs engage. Hold briefly, then lower your heels and lift your toes, keeping your heels down. Now you'll feel the front of your lower legs activate. Alternate between these two movements, heels up, then toes up. Move slowly enough that you can feel each phase. That's where the benefit is. This is not just about muscles, it's about awareness. You are teaching your body to recognize pressure and position again. Start with about 10 repetitions. Gradually increase as you feel more comfortable. If you feel steady, you can try this standing with light support. Over time, Many people notice their steps feel more controlled, more intentional, and that awareness can make a meaningful difference in how you move through your day. But awareness alone is not enough. Your body also needs coordination. Let's move to the third exercise. Seated diagonal reach. There's something important many people don't realize. Balance is not just about your legs. It's about how your entire body works together. Your brain, your core, your feet, all communicating in real time. When that coordination becomes less precise, even simple movements can start to feel less stable. That's where this next exercise becomes very valuable. It helps reconnect multiple systems at once. Sit toward the front of a firm chair, feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Before you begin, gently press your feet into the ground. This small action sends a signal upward through your body, helping you feel more grounded. Now bring your hands together in front of you. From here, slowly move your hands down toward one side of your body, then reach diagonally upward, across to the opposite side. Imagine drawing a long, smooth line from your hip up past your shoulder. Then return to the starting position. Move slowly. This is not about how far you reach. It's about how controlled and connected the movement feels. As your arms move, your core works to stabilize you. At the same time, your feet stay grounded, continuing to send feedback to your brain. That combination is what makes this exercise so effective. Start with about 10 repetitions on one side, then switch directions. If the movement feels too large, simply reduce the range. The diagonal pattern is what matters most. Over time, this can help your body feel more coordinated and responsive, especially during moments when you need to change direction or reach for something. Now let's move to the fourth exercise. Supported single leg stand. There's a small moment that often goes unnoticed. When you shift your weight onto one leg, it may happen when stepping out of the shower, turning in the kitchen, or simply adjusting your position. And in that moment, some people feel a slight hesitation, a brief uncertainty. That's your body asking for more support. This exercise helps rebuild that confidence. Stand near a stable surface like a counter or sturdy chair. Place your hands lightly on it for support. Now shift your weight onto one leg. Instead of lifting the other foot completely, place it slightly behind you with the toes touching the ground. This gives you balance while still allowing your main leg to do the work. Keep a slight bend in your standing knee. This helps activate the muscles that support stability. Hold this position for 10 to 30 seconds. You may notice small adjustments in your ankle. That's a good sign. It means your body is actively working to maintain balance. Then switch sides. If this feels easy over time, you can reduce how much you rely on your hands. If it feels difficult, keep both feet more grounded. The goal is to meet your body where it is today. Practicing this regularly can help you feel more stable during everyday movements. Because walking is essentially a series of controlled single-leg moments. Now let's move to the final exercise. Towel scrunch. Most people think strength starts in the legs, but in many cases, it begins even lower, in the feet. The small muscles in your feet play a key role in how stable you feel. When they are less active, your foundation becomes less reliable. This exercise helps bring attention back to those muscles. Sit comfortably in a chair. Place a small towel on the floor in front of you. Rest one foot on the edge of the towel. Take a moment to notice how your foot feels against the surface. Then, using your toes, gently grip the towel and pull it toward you. Release. Then repeat. At first, this may feel unfamiliar. That's completely normal. You're reconnecting with muscles that may not have been used in a while. Move slowly. Focus on the feeling of the movement. Start with about 10 repetitions per foot. If this becomes easier, you can try picking up small objects with your toes. This adds a bit more precision to the movement. Over time, many people notice their feet feel more responsive. And when your feet feel more connected, your overall stability improves. Now let's bring everything together. Putting it into a daily routine. All of these exercises work in different ways. Some support circulation, some improve awareness, others strengthen coordination and balance. But the real benefit comes from using them together. You don't need a long routine. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a difference. You might begin your day with the seated march, then add the heel-to-toe movement. Later in the day, You can include the balance and coordination exercises. The key is consistency. Small daily actions build over time. Looking ahead, these habits can support how you move, how steady you feel, and how confident you are in your daily life. Your body adapts to what you practice. When you give it the right signals, it responds. And that's something you can build on. If you found this helpful, you can share your thoughts in the comments. I always appreciate hearing what stood out to you. And if you'd like more videos like this, you're welcome to subscribe. Thank you for spending this time here.